Baby girl, I wanna see you dance. Baby girl, I wanna see you dance. Baby girl, I wanna see you dance.
ShanBan's not my friend right now, guys.
Hi, YouTube.
Not my friend. Yeah, we went to this late Thanksgiving dinner that my mother put this little ratchet thing together. So I don't know what it's about to be. But on the way, I want Shannon to watch this video. And I want to get her true, real live expression on when she's watching it. So we're gonna do a reaction to knowing about dating a Taurus. And I'm a stubborn.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
That's messed
By
up.
the end of this video, you will know the most important things about dating this sign. So if you guys want to find out the truth, keep on watching. Okay, so let's talk about the 5 things you need to know about dating a Taurus. Okay, so the very first thing you need to know about dating a Taurus is that these people are very picky. And what I mean by that is that Taurus is a very slow-moving sign. If you're a Taurus person, you take your time with things. You don't rush things at all. You're really on your own time, your own schedule. You don't rush for anyone. And this same...
Don't tell me what to do. So, yes, no, I can agree. Like, they are very slow-moving to make decisions. It takes them a while. Even if all of the facts are there, all of the, like, goals that they want to accomplish are, it could be like, hey, take the left route and you will win $1 million. And they'll still be like, I don't know, let me do some research. Very slow moving. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and just be negative though, but she does make good decisions. I'm assuming because of that. Like, she actually does make good decisions, so I'm just gonna like say, okay, she thinks things through. But it can be what?
That's just to make sure.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like it's like a gift and a curse there, because there's also the other side, which would be that you do things at your own pace. And we were just actually talking about that earlier. I told her that, like, she has no sense of urgency when it comes to requests that I make. And I mean, she literally gave me an example maybe 3 times in 1 hour. I was just like, I asked her 3 separate things, 3 separate occasions, and it either did not happen to where I had to go do it, or it just happened.
What I say, you ain't say like.
She told me that I would not have that issue if I would communicate if something is urgent or if something needed to be done at that particular moment. And I stated everything that I ask should be a priority of yours, because everything you ask, I would assume I make everything like a priority and get it done as soon as possible because you asked me. So yeah, that's so true, guys. That's really true. Just no, don't do it. I'm joking.
thing really applies to your love life and your dating life, especially if you're dating one. Taurus are going to take a while to choose who they really want, but that's on purpose. That's because they want to make the right decision, and usually Taurus do make the right decision. So when it comes to dating, they're really going to take their time and choose the person they really want to be.
I know you. By the end of this video, guys, I need Tiara to be able to say that Shannon does know me. Can you hold this really quick, please? I need to take a drink of water. I'm parched. I sound like a
90-year-old grandma.
No, I don't.
Cigarettes.
I sound like a phone sex operator. An old phone sex operator that smokes a pack a day.
Can we go to the next?
Please don't tell me what to do.
Sure. Can we go to the next?
Now you may, yeah.
Anything else, Your Highness?
No, that's it, peasant. She calls me a peasant.
Now this
too,
means
guys.
they might not date around super casually. They might not have a bunch of superficial flings. They're really in it for the long haul when it comes to love. So they're not just gonna, just look at you and be like, be my girlfriend, be my boyfriend. They're really gonna take their time to get to know you and then choose you.
I'm running through them, knocking them down.
That's
knocking them down.
That's when you don't have intent on being get serious, but she's talking about when you're serious.
Make it official. And the really most important thing about Taurus is that once they choose you to be their significant other, then that's it. Like, they've chosen you. So it's really for the long haul. I want to say that once they choose you, they choose you forever. I mean, that's not realistic in all cases, but basically if they do choose you, it's not for a short amount of time. They're going to choose you and you're going to be together for a while. So that's why they take so long when it comes to deciding who they want to be with. So before I go on to the next one is so like funny, but I want to do a check-in and see if my Taurus are here or if you're dating a Taurus. Taurus season is coming up. So go ahead and comment down below if you're a Taurus or you're dating one. Throw some emojis so I know my Taurus are here. Okay, so the second thing you need to know about dating a Taurus is that their love language is really financial security and generosity. And ladies, if you're watching this, you might want to take some notes because Taurus men are really the type to spoil you. Like, if a Taurus is in love or they want to date someone, they're going to be very romantic.
I can definitely agree to that. Like, Tia does like to spoil me. I get whatever I want, literally. If I ask for it, I get it. Even if she's like, do not get anything, you're not allowed to get anything, I literally walk out the store.
As long as you know that.
Yeah.
We do have a heart to go. That's all.
Huh?
I said we just have a heart to go.
I agree. Oh.
Damn.
Damn it, Daniel.
Alright, let's see how long it's
Guys,
here.
there's a train, and usually when there's a train, that means no one's moving, so.
For a while. So we're going to try to do this video for a sec, and if it gets too long, I'm going to turn my ass around. Ass.
Romantic about it. They're gonna be very generous with you. And the third thing you need to know about dating a Taurus. Now this one is of course a Taurus cliche, but it's so true, especially in relationships, and it is the fact that they are very stubborn. So with Taurus, of course, I mentioned this in the video, but they like to take their time. They're on their own time. You can't rush them. You can't convince them of anything. You can't tell them that they're wrong.
Stubborn.
They feel like whatever they feel and their opinion.
Pause. This one right here.
Why would you pause from over
right
there?
Here.
I'm going around.
She is the most stubborn individual. Like, y'all, for real. Like, no, we got to take a second. And the lighting's really good. Why are you moving? Damn. She always does this every single time. Every time. Tia is so stubborn. When I tell you, like, I could say the stove is hot. The stove would say it's hot. The stove is red. Like, red. And yet Tia will still put her hand on the stove to test whether it is actually hot. She don't believe nothing. She don't believe in nothing I say.
Only reason, guys, I'm not gonna like argue with this because I'm gonna do a Leo one next.
That's okay.
And
that's okay.
Ooh,
you can do that.
Ooh.
She can do that.
Ooh.
Okay, we can put it back up here.
And whatever they think is right, and you can't influence that or persuade that in any way. So in that sense, they're very stubborn. This could be good and bad. Obviously, they can be stubborn about the person they want and very persistent about them, but it's like once you're dating one, it's hard to really convince them of anything different. They're not the best at changing that much. And like I said, they can just be very stubborn in their ways, stubborn in their opinions, stubborn in the way they think or act. And Taurus stubbornness is so like unique to them because they can be very petty about their stubbornness. So they can be so stubborn about something and do like the most pettiest thing to prove a point. So if you're dating one, like expect some pettiness from them because they will go to the ends of the earth to prove their point. They will just not settle with being wrong. They won't settle with, having their mind changed, and they're going to be really petty about it if you try to change their mind. Okay, so for the fourth thing you need to know about dating a Taurus is that these are very loyal people. And I've mentioned this earlier, but like I said, once they choose you, you are theirs, they are yours. So they are very loyal in that sense. They will really, be with you for the rest of their lives. Like that's how Taurus really think. They're the type to really kind of build something over time. They don't want to just like a short fling. They want something they can build, something they can have forever. So in that sense, they are very loyal. And if you are dating one, and it is a serious relationship, expect loyalty from them because that's really their standard. Okay, so for the fifth and final thing you need to know about dating a Taurus is that they can be very possessive. So like I've been saying throughout this whole video, once once a Taurus chooses you, then you're pretty much theirs forever. So with Taurus, it's like once they have a person they love, they feel like it's almost like their thing. It's almost like their person, so they're very possessive over the ones they love. Naturally, Taurus are possessive over material things and just really anything in general. Like if a Taurus feels like it's theirs, if they've invested their time into it, they feel like it should be theirs forever. So they can be very possessive, which is kind of cute, but like
don't even, bro. We don't.
Was cute.
Don't. I'm not nowhere near possessive. We always have this conversation. I just don't like the disrespect line.
She's very possessive.
Give me one example.
I have a lot of examples, but we won't go into that because it's going to be a different type of video. So no, that can be a story time or a how do we deal with her possessiveness video. But no, yeah, you are very possessive. And I never thought of the word. I used to say controlling, but then I wouldn't say controlling because I'm hard-headed. So I'm not hard-headed, but I'm like
hard-headed.
I'm not hard-headed. No, I'm absolute, and I'm learning to be that way. I'm learning to stick to my guns and not waver. But yeah, no, I think possessive is a way better word than controlling. Yeah, you are possessive, and it was cute. It really was. It was cute at one point, but now it's kind of just like, bro, like I come home to you, like, well, this me, y'all, this me right here.
Anywho, don't disrespect me. My drone is pretty.
I was so mad one time. I was trying to make her jealous because she broke up with me, y'all, and we'll have to make this a story time, but like, she don't play. It was the funniest thing ever because like the dude that I was trying to like make her jealous with was such a punk. She was like, and he actually got her and walked away.
Don't disrespect me. If you know my drone, like of course she's pretty, gorgeous, all that. But don't try to disrespect me. I don't play. We have 3 more minutes before we have to get to our destination.
Alrighty, fine.
Sometimes possessiveness is kind of toxic. So with Taurus, they can be really possessive. If you break up with a Taurus, they might have a hard time letting go. These are the type of people that don't really get over their exes well. Like they will really, try to work it out even if it won't work because Taurus, they're kind of afraid of change. So they really want to stick with one person for the long haul. And this really results in this sense of possessiveness. Okay guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it or learned something new.
Alrighty, so that was Taurus. Do you want to do Leo right now?
I want to give you your fair shot, my fair time, so I'm doing a different setting because we can do a different
How
video.
did you feel about that? Because I agreed with all of them. However, they're all reasons why you get on my nerves. But more importantly, why I love you so much. So yeah,
I'm like 4 out of 5 of those. I didn't know that she said that. I would have looked at another video.
So you wouldn't.
I'd have looked at a whole nother video. So
y'all, I hope y'all heard that, and she's not gonna cut that. I hope she doesn't. I'm gonna try to say it in every scene after that.
I'm not gonna cut nothing out.
Don't cut it out. I think everything was spot on.
Nah, I'm not. Like people gonna think I'm crazy.
You're not crazy. I can't wait for what they're gonna say about Leos because I know we crazy. We are crazy. We are bossy. We're mean. We are so mean. But we're so loving and so open-hearted. Like we really just are lovers too. And we just want to do what's best, and that's where it becomes like bossy. But no, I really want them to. I want you to do yours. You want to do yours on the way back? Do you want to do yours, or when do you want to do yours?
We can do it tonight. Oh yeah.
I kind of wanted it to have the same setting.
Okay, but we right where we need to be. See how she's bossy, guys. This was fun, clearly. So we are going to do the 5 things you need to know dating a Leo. Like I said, this is our vlogmas, so we got to do a lot of things back to back to back, and Shannon and I gonna try not to argue this month, so that way we can do these videos.
Yeah.
Today was
and if we argue this month, we are going to, what are we gonna do if we argue? We'll have to think about that.
We're gonna have to think about that. Let's just try not to argue. How about that? Oh dear Jesus Christ! Shannon, it just dropped. Which
means that we're gonna be able to do her version. Let me go ahead and get this Leo one.
It just
nowhere,
dropped.
My friend.
Keep liking, keep subscribing, all that good stuff. Keep tuning in.